Hey, good morning, everybody, and good evening to our Australian friends.
Hello.
Welcome to
Hey,
Podcasts from the Pit. I am Casey.
I'm Eric, and we are joined with.
Oh, am I supposed to say my name?
Shots. I got you. You've
Yeah,
been
that's
on
me.
here enough to know.
Yeah. I'm part of the furniture.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
hey, Adam, thanks for stopping
Morning,
in
Adam.
and for watching the replay later. So
Yeah.
it's always appreciated.
He's an early starter, so 11 o'clock over here. Yeah.
I imagine it's probably rough.
For some, I'm just really excited to talk to you guys, so I can stay up all night.
Good morning, Stacy. Hope you're
Morning,
feeling
Stacey.
better.
Yep. Have a great day at work, buddy.
We're gonna get Stacy on here pretty soon.
Yeah.
He's starting a podcast, so get him on and have some fun.
Yep.
I'll put my hand up
Next
for
week-
Stacey. If you want to talk to an Australian, Stacey.
Let's just start with, let's see who's all here today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have Foot.
Morning,
Foot is
Foot.
awesome.
Yes, he is.
Very good Instagram account, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He does great customs.
Morning.
And my Indiana's coming out, so I really can't pronounce this.
Let the cricketer do it. Let the cricketer do it. Avinash Ranjan Decker. There you go.
All right. Good morning.
Hello, Avinash.
India.
His friends probably call him Ash.
Well, I was going to call him Frank and Joe Customs.
Oh,
Is that who he is?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yep.
Matthew Comstock, who will be on the
Morning,
show
Matthew.
next week. Spoilers.
Beautiful.
He'll be on next week.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Will he be drinking from his big green cup? Like we're on a first date with him again? Love you, Matt.
Joe Hunter 73.
Morning, Joe Hunter.
Australia, from Texas.
Are you sure?
I am sure. Good morning, Lilith.
Morning, Lilith.
It's nice to see you. GI Jokers.
Morning, Jokers.
Awesome. Thanks for
Speaking
being
about-
here.
We need to get him on here too.
Good Instagram accounts. That's the best. That's one of the best GI Jokers. That Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
We need to
Always
get
makes me laugh.
Jokers on here. That would be a
Dude.
blast.
There's so many people I want to get on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just always, I don't know how to ask.
Yeah.
That's why you have me do it, and I have.
If there's somebody I'm nervous to talk to, I always send Hillbilly their way. Wreck Ship 85. I am
Or
in
Wreck
Kentucky
Ship.
right now. I am in Louisville.
No, it's Louisville.
It's Louisville.
It's
Louisville.
Louisville.
This comments for you, Aaron.
I feel like I should have one of those cups. Like, just sit at the end of a long table with two straws.
So-
Matt can suck through one and I can suck through the other.
Oh my!
I had a bunch of stuff to show off.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's at my house in Indiana where I have zero power.
Mm.
I will not have power till Monday.
Crazy.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
we decided since we're going to be down here Sunday to see our granddaughter anyway, and it's our anniversary weekend, we'll just come down and spend a weekend. So we made the best out of the bad situation.
Yeah. And we were
Plus,
saying,
I'm going to go to the antique toy mall today.
oh yeah,
There's
absolutely.
nothing but toys.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So we were saying last time I came on, I had the power issues. Remember that? I sat here in the dark.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, good times. There you go.
right now I have cold issues. It is 33 degrees outside and a heavy frost.
Yeah, it is cold.
Yeah.
We're just starting to warm up down here. Is this a G.I. Joe stream?
Yep.
Yep.
I talk about a little Motu, but
sometimes Motu. That is so dope. You know it is, Jay Trinidad.
And
thank you for joining us.
Oh, yeah. 7.
Hey, go sub to me too, Ronnie Trickshot. You want to see G.I. Joe live streams? I've got a couple too, if you want to watch Australian.
We also talk about Delta 17, Skeletron.
Yes.
Yep.
We
are, I would say, mostly a 1/18 scale show.
The Lord scale.
Right. I always want Crash to be on when we say
that. I shot my arrow at the Lord scale.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. So, yeah.
You almost got it. You almost got it down.
I'm going to have to teach you blokes how to say g'day and crikey, and she'll be right, mate.
G'day, crikey. Koala.
We are talking 1988 today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was at this time as a child, I was out of Joe.
Yeah. I was too.
I was still. I was 16. I was still playing with the Joes I had when nobody was around.
The only Joe I had left was Snake Eyes, version 1.5. Still got him.
Yeah. Joe was just starting for me. So in 1988, I was 6 years old. I was just starting to get into it. So
you're just a baby.
16.
I'm just a baby.
I was at the age where, and at that time, boys don't. At that age, don't play with toys.
Jay Trinidad, this was a hard list. This is a really hard list.
It was.
I never had any of these as a kid. I was 13 in '88. I'm feeling old.
Yeah. Did you have a lot more hair then?
Oh, I had all kinds of hair.
Yeah.
I couldn't grow a beard or mustache, but I could comb my hair like nobody's business.
Yeah. I'm 43 and can't grow a beard.
I can't either. This is just what around here we just call like a white trash beard. I mean, I can't grow any hair.
I'm 49.
All the time, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shave, show up on Saturday, and see if anybody even notices.
I'm 49, and I can't grow no hair on my head other than my beard. And I got natural highlights coming in.
Oh, your hands.
My wife's like, your beard is gray. I'm like, I'm 52.
Yeah,
of course it's gray.
Yeah.
But Ronnie's going to talk to us a little bit about what happened in 1988.
Yeah, in Australia. So this is Australia's 20th century. And I'm seeing a little bit of Kylie Minogue. Do you guys know who Kylie Minogue is?
Oh, yeah.
She was a singer, right?
Yeah. Everybody's doing a brand new dance
now. Come on, baby, do Locomotion.
Yeah. So Locomotion came out in 1988. Along with I Should Be So Lucky by Kylie Minogue. Is that
Never
one
heard
you
that
know?
one.
Oh. What about Simply Irresistible? That wasn't a Kylie song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So who was that? I can't remember.
Robert Palmer.
Robert Palmer, yeah, and had all those models in suits dancing.
Yeah.
In Excess was big in 1988 in Australia as well. So
they were here too.
Yeah, that's good. Good Aussie band. Hey, Australia's done the world a couple of favors there. Hey,
did you notice that in the music for the thumbnail, I had an Australian band?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was that?
The Rum Jacks.
Oh, okay. I can't say I've heard of the Rum Jacks.
They're really good.
Thank you. So what else happened in 1988? 1988 was the bicentenary of Australia. So we had a big parade down Sydney Harbour. Beavis and Butthead thought Kylie was Barbie. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Australia was, I suppose, settled by the British in 1788. So 1988 was our bicentenary. Had a massive parade down Sydney Harbour. The Queen came out, and she was all pretty happy. The Seoul Olympics were on. Do you guys remember the Seoul Olympics?
Yeah.
Do you remember who won the 100 meters?
What mess?
In Australia?
No, it was Ben Johnson, and then he had his medal stripped of him because he tested positive to a banned substance. So they turned around and gave it to Carl Lewis, who came second.
Yeah, I've never really followed the Olympics.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know much about them.
Yeah. 270 people were killed when a terrorist bomb destroyed a US jumbo jet over the small town of Lockerbie in Scotland. It was a Pan Am flight from Frankfurt to New York. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then we went to war. Just about went to war with Libya because they took credit for it.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Scientific tests on the famous Shroud of Turin suggested it could be a fake. Interesting.
I actually think it's real.
You reckon it's real?
I think it is, yeah.
I don't know enough to comment. But I'll believe you, Eric. How's that?
We'll talk
What
later.
else happened? Fair enough. So what was big on television? Murphy Brown, Roseanne.
Mm-hmm.
The big films. Crocodile Dundee 2 came out.
That was a great movie.
Crocodile Dundee 2 or 1. I can't remember number 2.
Oh, it was
I've never
great.
seen it.
What?
Never seen the second one.
It was great.
Yeah.
He took out a bunch of drug dealers.
Rain Man as well came out in 1988. Was that the one where Dustin Hoffman farted in the phone box?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's a great movie.
Twins. Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Funny stuff. Enzo Ferrari died in 1988 at the age of 90. And so did Roy Orbison. He was only 52. Poor bugger.
He looked older.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was a great singer.
How's this? In 1988, Australian money went from paper banknotes to plastic.
I didn't know it was plastic.
Do you know we've got plastic money in Australia?
No.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
All of our notes are plastic. So if you get a $100 note, it's plastic. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I wish I had my wallet close so I could show you.
You're allowed to have money?
Yeah, I'm allowed to have money. But that's 1988. Thank you for coming. Would you like to know anything else?
Well, Joe Hunter had a question.
Yeah, all right.
He asked if Die Hard was in '88.
I don't know. It's not listed here.
Which I would think it would be, since Die Hard's a great movie.
It's one of the best Christmas movies out.
It's not a Christmas movie, is it?
Yes,
it's a
it
Christmas
is.
movie.
Yeah. There we go. See, Matt Comstock knows. If you want me to go and get my wallet, I'll go and get my wallet. Do you want to see some plastic money? I'll go get it.
Let's see some plastic money.
Let's see some plastic money. So, Casey, how was your week, buddy?
Until yesterday, pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, it was Friday, the best day of the week. Oh my, it was Friday. That's my Friday song. And I'm done for singing in the show this week. Tip your waiters.
Plastic money, boys.
How does that work?
It's a $20 note. And look, it's see-through. You can actually see. Yeah, it's got little windows and all sorts.
Huh.
So that's 20. What else I got here?
Do you do that to make it harder to counterfeit?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way you can. There's a 50. How's that, eh?
You're rich.
Yeah, so funnily enough, I went to a toy fair a couple of weeks ago and sold a whole bunch of G.I. Joes. So this is my cash from selling those G.I. Joes.
You sold G.I. Joes?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but just remember, you say I've got a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, there's a few 50s there, but that equates to about $3 American.
Oh.
Well, it's a bit more than that, but yeah,
You're
plastic
still
money.
rich.
Plastic money, eh? Yeah, good. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway.
Nice.
Honestly, we should probably be doing that. Our money gets counterfeited all the time.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've got more here. Look, I got a $5 note. There's the Queen.
So,
Queen Elizabeth.
I got a stupid question.
And I got a 10 as well. That's Banjo Patterson. He wrote Waltzing Matilda. Once a jolly swagman can't buy a billabong. Ooh. Under the shade of a coolabah tree.
Here's a good question.
Can it be 3D printed?
Can it be 3D printed?
I don't know. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. Not sure. Can you get a 3D printer to do clear stuff?
I don't know. I don't have one. I'm afraid to spend the money.
No, fair enough.
Good morning, Aaron. Always good to see Aaron. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, good morning, Rachel.
Yeah. Morning, Rachel. Rachel, are you on Instagram or Facebook? If so, send us friend requests.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, I don't have anything to show off, but I will for next week's show.
You don't have any plastic money?
Home. No plastic money. I'm married. I don't have any money. It's all gone.
I got in some stuff this week.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got Delta 17.
Nice.
I got a Shadow Tracker, or not Shadow Tracker. Crap. I got Shadow Dragon and Leonidas with Flashbang.
Mm-hmm.
Flashbang's the dog's name. I had a message Ken. I was like, "What's the dog's name?"
I think it was named after the fact.
Yeah. I was going to name it.
I believe, don't quote me, but when they do a version 2 of him sometime down the line, the dog will be older.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool.
Yeah. So, but that's what I got in this week, and I was happy. So.
Happy. I didn't get anything, eh? I've had a quiet week, but I've got something on the way. I got a notification yesterday that I...
Same here, wreck ship.
Absolutely. So I got a notification yesterday that my G.I. Joe compendium is on the way. You know, the issues 1 to 50 of the comics. Yeah. So
that's cool.
I should get that early next week. Looking forward to that. That'll be good. Adam keeps telling me that I need to read the comics. So
they're fantastic.
Yeah. So maybe with the compendium, I will.
The new ones or the old ones?
Considered effort.
Both.
The old one. So the compendium's got issue 1 to 50 of ARA in it. So the original.
I thought you were asking which ones were fantastic. I'm like both.
Oh. I thought you said
the new ones are great.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I got one up there.
So I got a nice big care package from our friend Joe Ricondo, and I wanted to show it off. So next week, when we do our episode with Matthew, and Joe Ricondo will be on too.
Cool.
I can thank him properly and show it off. And no spoilers, but a lot of Motu in
it. Yeah. Dude's a legend. He's always on with us on Tuesday mornings because he works in the night shift. So it works out beautiful for you guys. So
yeah, he was going to be on today with us, but he had to work.
What?
Next time.
Yep. Definitely.
I want to tell Sarge on him.
He's always fun.
Yeah. Yep. I have that figure. I need to get the hat for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a cool figure.
For the last few episodes, I have had my figures with me when I show them or talk about them, but I don't. Like I said, I don't have any toys with me.
Yeah.
It stinks. I like having toys around. I'm always messing with them. We will go through. Start with the vehicles like we always do.
Yeah.
And we'll do Ronnie, Hillbilly, me.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, before we even start this, vehicles, playsets, easy. It was so easy to do.
Yeah.
Figures, I had to go through, take some out, take some more out, finally get down to my top 5. And I mean, like you were telling me earlier, I mean, most of it was sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to say it's not sentimental as a child because I didn't have any of these as a child.
Yeah.
But when I first got back into Joe in 2019, I was buying everything, and these were the ones that were standing out to me. And reading, they were in the comics. So I guess that's my sentimental.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody in the chat, play along. I love seeing what you guys like.
Absolutely.
So number 3, vehicle / playset. Ronnie, go.
Is Larry in the chat? I haven't seen Larry yet.
I haven't seen Larry yet either.
I think he was having to do some stuff for church for today. He said
Fair
he
enough.
wouldn't be able to be in chat.
So my number 3, I chucked in just for Larry. It's the Desert Fox. So Skidmark is obviously the driver of the Desert Fox. It's actually not a bad vehicle. There's a lot of weird vehicles in '88. A lot of weird stuff, like Swap Masher. Like,
hey.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, there he is. Larry, you're just in time. There's your man, Larry. There's your man. There he is.
So I got a suggestion for a show. We need to have Larry and Ronnie on here at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
That would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. And Eric Harper from Australia.
Yes.
I don't know if I can handle more than one Eric Harper at a time.
I bet he speaks better English than I do.
Probably.
You're the skid mark. I still think we need a crimson skid mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Although an orange and green one's pretty disgusting as well. But
oh, the bug is so cool.
Oh, yeah. I did consider that. But but I wanted to get this in for Larry. So Larry, my number 3 is Desert Fox. Little's is going to top 5. Okay, fair enough. Easy.
I wanted to do.
I could have probably did a top 15 figures. Easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. This is true.
Pardon me.
So, my number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is a really hard list to put together. Like, yes. So, my number 3 is a Phantom X19.
Oh, yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I speak fluent.
I got a Phantom. Guess where I got the Phantom at, Ronnie?
Oh, Joe Fest.
There you go. Joe Fest, about 3 years ago.
Stop it.
Rachel, I speak fluent hillbilly. My English is no good at all. That and redneck.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, there he is.
What's number 3?
That's Ghost Rider from the Phantom.
Really?
Yep.
How come nobody ever knew his name in the comic book?
Because they didn't legally own the name.
Right. It's copyrighted for the character Ghost Rider.
This actually rings a little bit of a bell for me. I reckon it was a bit of a running joke in the comic.
Yes.
That everyone forgot his name. So it's actually written in the comic that no one could actually remember his name. So, yeah.
Yep.
Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's copyrighted.
Is that what you were getting at, Eric, when you said you forgot his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Duh. All right, let's. No, I'm
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, Casey.
That's what I was going at.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe it was so subtle. Maybe it went like that for everyone else. So if you're watching, yeah, I've already explained it.
So my number 3 was the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Demon's awesome. It was one of the first vehicles I got when I started collecting again. And I finally got the, is it the spoiler that goes on top?
Yep.
I finally got that at Kentuckiana.
Oh, yeah. No, good choice. And you want my number 2?
Sure.
Lay it on us.
My number 2 is the Warthog. That's a
Oh,
ripping vehicle, that one.
that's a really good one.
Came with this guy.
Yeah.
No, it's just awesome. Best thing about it is the stickers on the side with the teeth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, really good. I have a visitor. I've just got to let him in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I'd heard rumor this week that they're going to do another Sergeant Slaughter, and it's going to be the Sergeant Slaughter that came with the Warthog, but he's going to be a 2-pack with Mercer.
Seems like a waste of a 2-pack.
Yeah. Why would they put Sarge with a great character? Yeah.
Look at Dusty.
Yeah.
So, my number 2.
Yeah.
Again, hard pick. The Rolling Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
It is such a good. Oh, just.
Absolutely.
It's actually on my wish list. Well, everything that's in my top 3 are on my wish list.
I actually have 2 of my top 3. But my number 2 I do not have. And that is the Rolling Thunder. It looks so cool. It's so huge. I don't know. Space has become an issue with me.
Yeah.
So I want it, but I don't really know what I would do with it.
Yeah.
Because I still got the Robo Skull coming.
You would
I
park
barely
it.
had space to put my Vanguard up.
You would park it right in the middle of Eternia.
No, Eternia's got its own spot. Cross streams. But that's my number 2.
It's actually my number 1. So
That's cool.
It's my turn anyway. I might as well unleash it on you.
It was
So I haven't actually seen. Well, I hadn't seen one until I went around to Bloke's place in Melbourne when I was over there on a business trip, and I was picking up a figure that I'd bought off him, and he had one in his hallway immediately as he opened the front door, and I was, and I just thought, but the other thing about it is that like it just screams 80s, like the way it looks. Like I don't know, it's something about that glass front on. Yeah, it just screams 80s to me, and I love it. Sorry to interrupt you, Eric. What were you going to say?
I don't remember, but
Did you say what your number 1 was?
Yeah, Rolling Thunder.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that.
Sorry, mate.
The one thing I really like about it is the missiles that it comes with. The 2 nuclear missiles. Yeah. If that thing came out on the battlefield, Cobra would probably be like crapping their drawers. Be like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
2 tactical nukes. I mean, how much 80s more do you need to be other than having 2 tactical nukes in the Joe vehicle? That's the height of the Cold War. I mean,
but Lilda had a great question about
What's an ICBM?
Intercontinental ballistic missile.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Excuse my ignorance.
You're all right.
Well, I didn't know either. I assumed that had something to do with the missiles.
Yeah. Well, probably to take them out. What a better way to wipe out Cobra Island.
Yeah. Is this the Rolling Thunder driver? Was that him? Or did he drive something else?
I think it was the Rolling Thunder driver.
It's Armadillo.
Yeah. Was that Armadillo? Yeah. Is that his name?
It's Armadillo.
Yeah.
Cool. He looks very worried. Look at his face. Yeah. Yeah, maybe he's worried because his nuclear intercontinental ballistic tactical nukes.
Yeah.
Dusty boy, what are you doing, dog?
He's like, I'm being happy, Dad. You said you didn't have children, but you got me.
He's the best.
So I want to tell a story on my wife.
Shoot.
I came home from work Wednesday night. She's on the couch crying.
Oh no.
I'm like, what's the matter? She yeah. It could be.
I've always long suspected Cobras are good guys. All right.
Yeah. So I was like, what's the matter? And she said, I had to take Tiny back to his owners or her owners. I was like, okay. And then why are you crying? Because I miss her. And then she goes to bed and I go to the bathroom and I'm coming back to the bedroom and I hear her crying and snuffling. I was like, what's the matter? She said, I told Tiny good night. My wife's got a tender heart. And we've had this dog since March. And she's attached to it. So I think we're getting her back tomorrow night. So
cool.
Yeah. She worked up 20 bushels of apples last night or yesterday. We're making apple butter at church today. So after I get off here, I have orders to go directly to church.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah.
So do you have apple butter in Australia?
I have no idea what that is.
It's like applesauce, but you cook it until all the water is evaporated out of it and you add cinnamon to it.
Sounds
you
good.
You can put it on toast or biscuits. Well, what we call biscuits. Your biscuits might be different.
Yeah. We've got Vegemite to put on toast and didn't get much further than that.
That would be. They did a comic like that. It was called, or a cartoon. It was called,
World Without End?
Yes. Yes, World Without End.
Mm.
Also, Word Burglar did a song about that comic, that 2-issue or 2-episode cartoon.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say he did a song about apple butter.
It's called The Wrong Ralph Pulaski.
Yeah.
So
Ronnie, I'll send you some
tough subjects tonight, haven't we? Plastic money.
I'll send you some pictures of it today. I hate the stuff. I don't like applesauce. It's just souped up applesauce. All it is.
Doesn't taste like bacon, so Vegemite's fantastic.
I'll take your word on it. So whenever you come to Joe Fest, you'll have to bring some Vegemite, and I'll bring apple butter, and we'll see who likes it.
Oh yeah.
Question for you, Eric.
How much to ship to Louisville? It will cost you a USS flag, buddy. I'll trade you a pint for a flag, or a case for a flag. We'll probably make about 300 pints or better today.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good deal.
I love that song.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Lilith's Australian. There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, Whose turn is it? Mine or?
It's yours, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got sidetracked there. Sorry.
I thought you knew that, but
That's what we do.
Nah, we got rambled. I ramble.
Yeah, apple butter.
I work evenings, and I'm by myself for 8 hours of the evening, and then my wife works days, so I'm by myself from like 7:30 to 2. And I see people. I'm like, people, let's talk. So I apologize.
So you're home when your wife's not, and your wife's home when you're not.
Yeah.
How do I get that kind of deal?
Huh?
How do I get that kind of deal?
Work evenings.
Good morning, Phil.
Morning,
Hi,
Phil.
Phil.
So my number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did this for Joe Ricondo because he's going to go tell Sarge on us the last time he was on here. That's what we're using today. Is Golden Delicious.
We're getting around to this number one.
Yeah, eventually we'll get there.
I picked this one just for Joe Ricondo. The Warthog with Sarge.
Mm.
But it is such a cool vehicle. It's a troop carrier. Whenever it breaks down to it, I mean, you always need a troop carrier.
Absolutely.
Right, so here's a question for us.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Tiger Force? When I was younger, I thought it was stupid. Now, kind of like it.
My thoughts.
I actually have my favorite Tiger Force figure in this list.
Duke?
No. Actually, he's on a to get list. Because that figure it actually kind of improved on the original. But, Tiger Force to me, it's not bad. I like the idea of taking captured Cobra vehicles and converting them.
Also, one of my all-time gotta get figures is from Tiger Force.
Flint?
That's the Tiger Force Hit and Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, and somebody in Australia, Ronnie, is supposed to send us some Tiger Force Outbacks.
Yeah, I'll make you jealous.
They're everywhere. Oh.
There he is. Have I shown you this one before as well? Have you seen this one? That's Tiger Force.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, that one. Ooh. Yeah.
They're behind every rock in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If I find another one, I'll keep that. And if I find another one after that, I might give it to you, Eric.
Yeah, I'm joking. You don't know me nothing.
Yeah.
Casey, on the other hand.
My number one is the Cobra Bug.
Oh yeah.
I love the Cobra Bug.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it until I seen Joe Bird do something with it, like a video, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. And so I picked one up at Joe Fest a couple years ago.
Stop it.
It's on my to get list.
It is really cool.
Yeah. You can do so much with it. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
So,
I wish I would have had it as a kid because I know I would have got a lot of play out of it. I mean, right now it's just sitting on a shelf. But it looks good sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Should we head into figures?
Yes.
Let's do
it. Yeah. I guess I'm first. No, number 5 for me. This guy. Wayne Grenadiers.
Very cool.
Comes in number 5 for me. Just mean as. Yeah. Really, really cool. Something about that helmet. I don't know. What sort of helmet is that? That's very interesting.
A Grenadier helmet?
Yeah, it's gladiatorial, isn't it?
Yeah.
I really like that. I love that whole faction.
Looks like
Iron Grenadiers.
Looks like a duck bill.
It does. Nah, he's superb. Absolutely superb. So that's my number.
If I could change one thing about him, it would be the red gun.
Oh yeah. I mean, he doesn't even need that, really. He's got a sword and he's got a but I don't know. A bit weird.
I did pick up something this week. Something else.
Yeah. Is that your number 5?
No. It's Casey's. I seen this at the Walmart and I messaged Casey. I was like, "Hey, do you want the new Iron Grenadier?" He goes, yeah. And so I gotta get it shipped out.
It's one of the few classified figures I want. It looks so good.
Yeah, I picked it up and I want, if I can get to Walton before the post office closes, it'll be heading your way today.
I was supposed to, I'm not going to tell you what it is, Ronnie, but we're supposed to be sending you out a package today, but I'm obviously not in town to do that.
That's all right. No worries.
But it will be coming.
Voltar is cool.
I will look forward to that, Casey. I'll look forward to it. But there he is, Rachel. What a legend he is. Oh, Phil.
So, my number 5 is Just for Gas, Hydra Viper.
Nice.
It's such a cool figure. Because the only downside to it is his helmet comes off.
That's the only downside?
Yeah. Well, and he's purple.
He looks cool. I don't have that figure. I need to get one.
I got the figure, but he's not complete. I don't have the helmet.
Do you have the knife?
No, I don't have nothing for him. Just bare figure.
Just a
the
figure.
knife is the only thing I don't have. That's hard to find.
I'll have to look at what the knife looks like.
Knife looks like a lightning bolt. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen it in places, and I need to. But I have an idea for a custom. You grew up with Action Force, didn't you, Ronnie?
Initially, it was Action Force in Australia, but it's not anything I remember because I was way too young. It eventually did swap over to G.I. Joe. So, yeah.
So, you know who the Kraken is?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I do.
List.
Actually, yeah, I reckon I do know who the Kraken is.
Yes. If they come out with a classified Hydra Viper, I'll get it just to do this custom. I want to paint him up like the Kraken. Yes. yes.
Hydra Viper would be Phil's number 1.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a pretty mean figure. It is.
Yeah,
it's good.
So,
very good.
That's my number 5.
Here's a correction. It was Action Man, not Action Force.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy. I got my Mouton. I believe it says Action Man on the card. So,
I don't know what I had for dinner last night. I can't really remember what I said in the last sentence, but I'm happy to be wrong about anything.
Well, I said Action Force, so.
Oh, okay, and I agreed. What are you doing to me, Eric?
Yeah.
My hillbilly elegies wearing off on you.
Bone era.
I am going to just say before I start getting into my figures, it was a hard list to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And probably I would say at least a couple of these won't make anybody else's list.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Hardball.
That's a cool figure.
Love that figure. He was underused. Yep. Underused in the comic, but when he was used, he was really cool.
Yeah.
And it made me really like him.
Yeah.
So he is my number 5.
Yeah.
And if they make a classified of them, I would buy it.
That launcher and that backpack, they're amazing accessories.
That's a massive
Absolutely.
launcher.
Yeah. Yeah, they did really good. So, yeah, it's very cool. Anyway, Spearheader is underrated.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got my Spearhead here somewhere. He's here somewhere with Max. My number 4. My number 4 is this guy.
Yeah.
Road Pig. Yeah.
He's
Very
probably my favorite, one of my 2 favorite of the Dreadnoks.
Yeah. How good's that hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing concept. His haircut, very Mad Max. So,
Yeah.
Real sort of representative of the time. And built like a brick shithouse too, eh?
Oh, yeah.
He's fantastic. Yeah.
Sure
So that's
can,
one.
Lilith. It's your list.
Yeah, Lil, we play fast and loose with the rules.
Yeah. We're kind of like, Agent Chuckles. We're rebels.
Yeah. No. That is one of the most hideous figures I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a good pick, Rachel. So my number 4 Road
Yes.
Pig is. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I've been telling people at work that I'm on this podcast, and they just look at me and just smile and nod, and I'm like, everybody sounds so professional except for me. And they're like, what? I was like, I sound like a pure hick.
Oh no, you sound beautiful, mate.
Nah, I'm just picking. But my number 4, again, hard list put together, Hit and Run.
Oh yeah. I'll put Dusty down and pick up Hit and Run. Where is he? Here he is.
He's hiding.
Yeah, he's hitting and running.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, he's a cool figure.
I took a picture of him with Rooster from Delta 17, and they blend together so much. Maybe it's because they're both full camoed out, but
they look good together.
Yeah.
Little touch, but I love that little belt buckle that sticks up on that angle.
Yeah.
I don't think any other Joe's got anything like that. I'm not sure what it is. But
it's for his rappelling rope. You can run the rope.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Very cool. Very, very cool.
So my number 4 is Repeater.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
What do you mean?
Yes, I love that figure.
That camo.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Now, Tony's Figs did a custom of him for classified scale, and it looks fantastic. So I would probably buy a classified version of Repeater because he is one of my favorite figures.
You'd think that would happen, surely.
Yeah. And Campbell did he turned a regular Repeater into a Night Force Repeater.
He did. He painted it the brown and green sort of setup.
It was great. Makes me want to go and buy duplicates of some of my favorite figures and make them all Night Force. But they wouldn't turn out like Campbell's.
No, he's a pro.
I did kind of like that with Flint. Flint and Lady J. I painted him up in like a Night Force collar. He looked really good. I'm not saying that because I did it. Normally, anything I do turns out like crud, but but so my number 3.
My number 3. My number 3 is the Hydro Viper.
Yeah.
I love this hand. I love this mask. I love the flippers. I love everything about him.
Yeah.
Very good. And I didn't really have an appreciation for him until I started taking photos with him, and I thought he looks mean as. So
yeah,
I was pretty happy with him.
He looks like a biological experiment.
Oh, absolutely.
He is a biological experiment, basically.
This hand, that's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Instead of having a grippy hand, they should have had both hands open.
Is webbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
How would he hold his weapons?
Yeah.
Well, no weapons. His hands would be his weapons. Have like claws on the ends of them. Like a platypus.
It's not good for range, but okay.
Platypus. Like a platypus.
So, my number 3. This is one of the figures I put on here that they actually did an improvement with in the second version of Night Force Tunnel Rat.
Mm.
That is a great looking figure. And it's Larry Hama and Hans Chow in the same figure.
Yeah. So is he like black shirt, green pants? Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And his bullet belt is a different color too.
Hmm. Or is black shirt, green pants the standard one? I can't remember.
I think black shirt's Night Force.
Yeah.
And
green shirt's the standard one. Green shirt, black pants is the standard one.
Yes.
Special Mission Brazil is the worst one.
Was he in it?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was.
Was he?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was the Special Mission Brazil. It was the one with the sound.
Yeah. So he's got a burgundy shirt and beige pants. Sonic Fighters, yeah.
I misspoke, but still horrible figure.
I kind of like it, but still. So what you got there, Casey?
So my number 3 is Hit and Run. For everything that you said, it is a great figure.
Yeah.
And I still don't have a complete one, but I will remedy that.
I'm missing a few items for mine, but still, I love the figure. It's cool. I picked up one at Winterfest just to get the accessories to put on mine. And turn around.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I gave a figure to a kid at school. So
thanks for stopping by, Larry. It's nice seeing you.
Hey, Larry, you be careful. Have a great day, buddy. And may your day be a skid mark.
Interesting.
Yeah, they did. It looks great. I'm actually looking at a geared up figure of a tunnel rat. It's not a Night Force. Yeah, it is a Night Force tunnel rat. No, he's not. He's got the green shirt and black breeches.
So I guess it's my turn. Number 2, eh?
Yep.
This is where I started to get sentimental. These 2 figures I didn't have when I was a kid, but the 2 lads down the road from me did. And it was seeing these 2 figures that probably triggered something in my brain. Mum, I need to have G.I. Joes. So number 2 for me was a figure that the kids down the road had, and that was Muskrat. Just love his weapon. I love the fact that he's got this really cool skimboard, which he went cruising around the swamp in, and then a machete to hack away at the mangroves. He was so, and the name Muskrat. Like, I didn't know what a muskrat was. Like, we don't have muskrats in Australia. I still don't know what a muskrat is. I have to go and Google it, but yeah. But yeah, muskrat's my number 2.
They're like a swamp rat.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
People eat them.
Yeah.
You can eat them. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Do they look a bit like this?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
He looks delicious.
So my number 2, another figure that he made an incredible, outstanding, amazing leaps and bounds with. Tiger Force Flint.
Oh yeah.
Love that figure.
Yep.
He's not got the gaudy bright yellow and whatnot. He's got the subdued camo shirt, nice breeches, killer shotgun, killer backpack. I mean, I'm a shield for Flint.
Campbell.
Hey, Campbell.
Oh, it's always good to see you, Campbell, no matter what time you drop in.
Absolutely. Don't apologize.
Yep. Never apologize. That was a fun stream last week with him and his brother.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
Quinton's the best. Quinton's one of my favorite people on the planet. I love that guy.
He's a live wire.
Oh, man.
He acts like he's all hopped up on caffeine and hate.
I thought you were going to quote Talladega Nights then. He's all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
He's all hopped up Mountain Dew and hate. Woo! Yes, I've seen it. I would love to get it, but I don't know where to get it from other than maybe smalljoes.com. He's a cool figure.
Budo is a great figure, and it broke my heart to cut him out of my list because I really wanted him on there.
Yeah. He's a cool figure. Absolutely.
So my number 2 is Destro version 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is that the gold head?
Yeah.
No,
I love Destro.
This guy.
Yeah.
Bit
That's not Pimp Daddy. It's just got a gold head.
He's cool.
That's a good figure.
It's a great figure.
They actually improved on the first Destro.
They did.
I need to get that figure now. Thanks, Casey.
What I do.
It is very cool.
In my opinion, it is the best Destro.
Yeah.
Version 1 is really good. Version 2 is great. The Prophet Director Destro is a little out there for me, but it's still not horrible.
Yeah.
So you didn't like the one with the disc shooter?
I don't have that one. Matt has that one.
Yeah.
It was one of the first Joes that he bought when we started getting back into Joe.
What's that one from?
It's like version 4, maybe?
Not
version
93 or something? Yeah. Okay, my number 1.
Here we go.
Drum roll.
And remember, this is all sentimental. Another figure that the kids down the road had, and I thought, I need to get into this G.I. Joe stuff when I was, 6 years old. It's this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's my Storm Shadow. 1988 Storm Shadow. That's the Storm Shadow that I know. So 84 Storm Shadow, 88 Storm Shadow. That's the Storm Shadow I remember. And that camo, that hood, the Tekakagi, I think is what they call the claw, the bow, everything about it. It's just
Wolverine claws.
Yeah. So he's my number 1, 1988 Storm
That's
Shadow.
a cool figure.
Yeah.
Evening, Scott.
Evening.
Hey, Scotty Garvin. Legend. Yeah, it is past my bedtime. And yes, it is cricket season. First game today. Yeah.
So my number 1 is my absolute favorite version of this figure. It kind of matches up with Flint, as in amazing upgrade. Same way with Tunnel Rat. And this is Storm Shadow version 2. It's my absolute favorite version of Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
They took an already amazing character and just blowed him out of proportion. Not really out of proportion, but just amazables. The only thing they could have done better is, instead of his backpack and the sword being red, they could have done the backpack in black
Yeah.
And then the sword in like black or something like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is my all-time favorite Storm Shadow.
Good work.
So, is it going to be a sweep? Is it going to be? Is not.
Oh,
That is a great figure, and it was one of the last cuts I made.
Oh, I'm out of here.
My number one, and it's one of my favorite troop builders.
Skidmark.
Iron
Grenadier.
Yeah. Like I said, when they first started with Destro as Iron Grenadiers, made that third faction, I think it added something so much to the comic book.
Yeah.
And I've got like 4 of these Iron Grenadiers, and I keep telling myself that's enough. But when I find them at a decent price, I'll buy another one. I have a troop building sickness, but it's a great figure, and I think when I started making this list, it was always my number one.
That's a good pick, Rachel.
Yeah. Morning Gaz. I cannot believe none of us had
Shockwave in our 5. Yeah.
Gaz.
Yeah.
Gaz, I did you proud. Number 5 for me was Hydro Viper. So I've got a couple lists here.
Oh yeah.
I got a list from Joe Hunter 73. His 1988 list. We're going to start with number 3, the Demon. Yeah, I thought Gaz's number 1 was going to be the Hydra Viper too, Lilith. But Joe Hunter 73, his number 3 is the Demon.
Nice.
His number 2 is the Phantom. And his number 1 is the Rolling Thunder.
Good picks.
And then his figures, number 5 is Astro Viper. Number 4 is Destro. Number 3 is Shockwave.
Somebody had him.
Yeah. Number 2 is Night Force Tunnel Rat. And his number 1 is Night Force Outback. Which is an improvement on an original figure.
Yeah.
When I was a kid and I seen Outback, and I thought, it's a cool looking figure that survival across the shirt is stupid. But as I got back into Joe and I started buying them, I made sure that when I bought one, that survival was pristine.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So then I have a list from 73 Lair Bear. Dun, dun, dun.
Skidmark, surely.
So, number 3 is the Desert Fox with skid marks.
Only shock there is it wasn't number 1.
Yeah. He's got some really sentimental things for the Desert Fox. That was his last vehicle he ever got as a kid.
Makes sense.
Good.
Yeah. And his favorite color is orange. So, number 2 is a Tiger Sting. And his number 1 is the Warthog.
Nice.
His number 5 is Charborough.
Oh, yeah.
Regular Charborough, or did they make a Night Force too, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I think his
There was a Night Force version.
Yeah.
There was a Night Force version. Yeah. But that's the regular one.
His number 4 is Repeater.
Great figure.
His number 2 is Spearhead Max.
Did you miss 3?
Oh, 3 is Muskrat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Muskrat represent.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Number 2, Spearhead and Max, and his number 1 is Storm Shadow version 2.
He is a cool figure.
You're odd guy out, Casey.
I stand by my pick.
I thought you were just sitting.
I stand by my pick.
But this was a great year. This is the first year I was actually out of Joe's. So from here to 84, I'm curious to see what's coming up. 84 was the very last time I actually picked up a Joe. And wherever we hit that, it'll be my number one. But good Lord, what did they do in the 90s?
Hey. That's my jam.
Well, we're gonna have to have Ronnie on a lot for the 90s.
Yeah. We'll have to have Ronnie and a bunch of these other young bucks.
But next week we're not going to do 89. We have a couple of guests on, and we're going to talk about childhood Joes.
Yep.
And Matthew's doing a little restoration project, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Always fun to talk about, childhood. I mean, I now have some restoration projects because my neighbor gave me a bunch of old broken G.I. Joe vehicles. So I'm going to be hitting Campbell up for some advice. Campbell can fix anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's like the Kiwi MacGyver is what somebody called him the other day.
And I believe it.
Yeah. But
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today.
Indeed.
You guys always make this special.
Yep.
Sorry
about rambling.
Share, subscribe.
Tell your grandparents
shoot
about
for
us.
that 250 area.
Yep.
But you guys got anything you want to say before we go? You got anything coming up, Ronnie?
Tuesday night, obviously Tuesday morning for you guys. Be going live with Adam again. We're going to be talking about the October Guard, given that it is October. So worth checking out. And then probably the week after we'll do something about spooky G.I. Joes for Halloween. So
hey, Zazel.
Speaking about Zazel, when Zazel gets back from holidays, we've got a great idea for a stream with him as well. So
nice.
we got some cool stuff coming up. So subscribe to me if you haven't already.
Definitely.
If you don't want to miss out on that stuff. Yeah.
And I know Campbell and Quentin have a new podcast.
Yeah.
The Barracks podcast. So if you guys aren't subscribed to that, jump in there.
Yep.
It's great. Those two together is always a fun time.
And Ronnie, you're doing something I think I want to talk to Casey about doing next year.
Yep.
Is Dread in October. I think think that would be killer to see that take off, like Cobra Convergence.
Cobra Convergence, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah. You could do
Could be fun.
There's so many Dreadnoughts, you could just about do one every day of the month of the year. Or month of October.
Yep.
So,
but you know who we'd have to have on, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Dreadnought Ryan.
Yes.
Get him back on the show.
Yep. He's a great guy.
Great. So great.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we might not have the biggest subscriber count, but you all are super cool. We love seeing you in the chat.
Couldn't
I'm fine
do it
with
without
that.
you.
Yeah. You just make my Saturday a lot better. So I appreciate you all. Ronnie, thank you again for coming on.
Yep.
Thanks for having me. It's been great. Yeah.
We get into the 90s. You're definitely going to be on quite a bit because I don't know hardly anything about 90s Joes.
Me neither.
I love them.
Yeah. Ooh, and Campbell says they have a big star in the G.I. Joe family next month.
Whoop, whoop.
So that's awesome.
I think spoiler alert, it could be Ronnie.
Oh, yeah, I get around. Hey.
All right. I think I've proven that I will just ramble all day long if I don't.
I think we all will.
So
yeah.
I just once again I want to say thank you for everybody for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yep.
See you next week.
Have a great week. Yo, Joe.